everybody.
Yay, we're back!
We're back and we're drinking at work again.
Yeah, your two favorite aunts who also might be
your
the
cousin.
cousins at the family function. We're here, man. We appreciate in the last video all of the information about strengthening your pelvic floor. Thank you so much.
Doing it as we speak.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you tell? What we are tasting today is every single bottle of Barefoot wine that we could find. Barefoot to me is the quintessential grocery store wine.
Yes, it is. And it's affordable. That's what I like about it.
True.
But I remember I like Barefoot wine because it's just very drinkable. I'm a Sauvignon Blanc girl myself.
Okay.
When I lived in New York, I was poor, worked a retail job, lived with 5 people. And I would buy the huge Barefoot wine.
Oh, yeah?
The big boy one.
Like a Magnum or like a...
No, it comes in the big
Oh, I know what you're
bottle.
talking about. Yeah, Magnum.
Yeah, the big, this chair's squeaky.
No,
I'm
no,
getting-
both, all of... There.
Oh, okay. Sorry
It's
about
just
that.
what the chairs do.
RIP headphone users. But yeah, no, I would get that and it would last me it'll last me
All day.
all day. But yeah, that was, and I like it because it's cheap and it tastes okay.
It does taste okay. I have not had most of these, on the other hand. Didn't realize they had so many. A lot of them are infused with fruit. What I really didn't realize is that, you can't even see it from over there. It starts all the way over here. These are, they have 5 sparkling wines? Yeah.
Maybe that's
I feel
a
like I've seen,
recent-
the one or whatever at, you go to a event at the botanical garden. It's some, event you go to where it's I didn't pay very much for this, but I am getting free wine and
It's a
Barefoot.
college,
It's absolutely Barefoot.
art-
It's a formal
college
whatever.
art show.
Oh my god. Yes.
Which I think that Stella Rossi is kind of the college art show wine.
Yeah.
In the handle, the
Absolutely.
little jug that you blow in.
We used to have, there was a game we played in college. I may have said this before.
Okay.
That was with Carlo Rossi.
Carlo Rossi, that's
and
what it is.
I used the game just so loosely because the game was you lift up the jug with
then
your
you kind of
pinky
rest it.
and you drink it and then
Yeah.
you pass it around, and that's what counts as a game.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it, so I was good at it.
I've never done that. Those things are pretty heavy too.
They're very heavy, and it was good to have, I guess, strong pinkies. I'm gonna give this one to you
All
to
right,
open.
we're
I'm
gonna
open
point them
this
in
one.
opposite. It's not too warm.
It's not too warm. I put these in the morning. They've been chilling for a couple hours. It's just not as cold as I would want it to be. And pro tip,
Right.
yes, if you are opening a bottle of slightly warm sparkling wine, there's a chance it will explode. And the key is, open it. Don't take that cage off. It'll shoot your eye out. And then you twist the bottle, not the cork, 45-degree angle.
Oh, I didn't know you twist
Twist
the
the
bottle.
bottle, not the cork. Just hold right onto that cork.
When I worked in a jewelry store when I was 15,
That's fun.
she taught me, the lady who owned the store, she chain smoked American Spirits in there. Now she's just on oxygen.
Oh, well.
I can't smoke anymore because
Chain
that's
smoking oxygen.
flammable. But she taught me how to open champagne, so this is probably incorrect.
Do not shoot that at that TV.
No, I'm not.
She may have taught you the fun way.
Yeah, it's just no, she didn't teach me the fun way.
But we're good.
I'm taking the cage off. Sorry, girl.
Okay. I hate it when people do that on TV.
I know.
I get so stressed out because the second you take the cage off, it's like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
A lot of people with eye patches because of sparkling wines.
Well, you point them away, kids.
Yeah, definitely
Point
point
away
them
from
away.
the body.
Don't ever look at the cork to be like, what's happening?
Who the hell is opening it like that?
A lot of dum-dums out there where sometimes the cork is hard and so they're like, what's happening? And then it goes,
Yeah, we were gonna use a sword
I have
to
one of those
open
at home.
these, but they have the official wine sword on set today for an episode, so we couldn't do it.
yeah, I forgot mine.
I forgot my sword.
Yeah, but I forgot it at home. Kids were playing with it last night. We lost track of it.
Her kids have no eyes.
No, just all eye patches.
Just all eye patches, but lots of open champagne.
Oh, they're drunk.
All right. I'm taking the cage off, girl. I'm sorry.
God, it's just so stressful.
I won't hit the new TV. We got a new TV in here, y'all.
TV.
Why is that? Is it because the other one broke?
Or is this one getting better? I don't know. Because we had the little one for a while.
Yeah, we had that little one. That was fun.
Okay. we are starting with the Barefoot Bubbly Extra Dry. That means
That's
the least sweet.
That's what I would be going for. I'm more of a dry wine girl.
That's right.
All right.
Emily had some choice words for Moscato before this.
I hate Moscato, but I'm
about to drink a lot of
gonna
it.
drink it. So, all
Cheers.
right. Cheers, my dears.
Okay, it's funny that that's their definition of dry, because it is definitely
Sweet.
on the sweeter end. Like, I would count that as being quite fruity and very, very aggressively bubbly.
Yeah.
It could definitely use, it needs to be colder, honestly. It's not,
It needs to be colder, but it's also just not good.
it's very fruity. It kind
It's-
of already tastes like you put some peach juice in it or something. It's like a little, like a bit of a bottled Bellini effect.
Oh, that's true. You guys, I'm struggling with my hair. I'm trying to grow out the bangs.
Oh, it's a tough one.
It's a tough
And you
one.
don't want to just wear headbands all day long?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not looking good in a headband.
Remember when that was a thing during like the Zoom era in like 2020 when people were like, well, how am I gonna accessorize? How am I gonna look cool on Zoom? And everybody was just like, headbands! And everybody went crazy for a while only buying headbands.
Yeah, I didn't do
couldn't
headbands.
No, I look like a child.
Well, I just feel like the bang situation I've got, I just look like the six-fingered man from Princess Bride.
Oh. Oh.
The Christopher Guest, it looks like his wig.
Okay. I mean, it's much better than that.
Yeah, well, thank you, but we're working on it, y'all. I just was tired of it.
Specific.
I'm tired of the itchiness on the forehead and having to constantly fuss with it.
No, the
I
fussing
do think it looks cute. I like bangs a lot, but
I need them. I require them.
I'm tired of it.
But I understand the desire to grow them out because you don't need them. Yeah, you've got a
Yeah.
lovely forehead.
Oh,
Show it
thanks.
off.
I got some lines, but I don't
I
care.
don't see them at all.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. So we'll start the ranking kind of up here.
All right.
I'll put that one there to get it going. Okay, so moving on to Barefoot Bubbly Brut Cuvée.
What is Brut? What does that mean?
Oh, I should know this. So back in my
I know it's a
before my
cologne.
life here, before my life working at even food magazines, I sold wine.
Really?
So, boy, oh boy, should I know exactly what Brut is. I believe it's a level of the sugar. So, like, when you're bottling, oh my god, I think, or does it just, when you're bottling a sparkling wine, you end up putting, like, a dosage in it to kind of, like, cap it off. And that's, like, a mixture of sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, a mixture of sugar and wine, and that's what really gets the fermentation going, especially if you're making this like method champenois. If you're making it like champagne, you need to give the yeast in it something to eat. So you give it this mixture of like sugar and wine, and then you cap it back off, and then that gets the bubbles going. So the level of sugar in there is like where you get like Brut, extra Brut, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
So Brut, I believe, is like slightly lower on the sugar, but not as low as extra dry. I don't know. I'm so sorry, wine nerds. It's been a long time. Wine
Listen,
is hard. I've spent so many years now eating like red vines.
Don't be
and-
hard on yourself, because if you are a wine nerd and you're watching a Barefoot taste test,
It's like
I don't think you are a wine nerd. Exactly. This is
I gotta get angry at these chicks.
But
Okay.
ultimately, wine is supposed to be for everybody.
Yes.
It's yeah. So
It's an enjoyable thing. And if
It's
you
an
enjoy
enjoyable
nerding
thing.
out on it, you know, credit to you. I love a blind tasting. Fun to drink as a game.
Did
Again, different
you
kind of game.
see, there was an article that some brand of wine sent wine to space to age
Okay.
for a year, and then they sent it back, and these wine connoisseurs tasted it versus the ones that were aged on Earth,
Yeah.
and they said that it really affected the wine when it was in space.
Well, time moves differently up there.
Yeah, exactly. They're saying it like it's the tannins were more activated, and I'm like, oh my god, like.
I will say one of my favorite whiskeys is the Jefferson Ocean, which is aged at sea. It's like put on a boat and like
Whoa.
taken around the world.
So just shook up.
Kinda. Essentially, it gets
Yeah.
more. You get more like oak kind of contact with the barrel.
Oh.
And so it actually does affect the flavor in that way, but that makes sense to me. That's just motion. Delicious, by the way. Hey Jefferson, you want to send me some whiskey?
Jefferson!
What's up? I think this is a little tart.
Okay.
This, by the way, people get angry because we go off on tangents and over. This is the Brut Cuvée.
Ooh, I like this.
It is on the lemony side of things.
It's got
it doesn't
some
taste like
stank on it.
juice.
It's got some stank on it. I like it.
It tastes more like a traditional champagne sparkling wine in that way.
I like this one better than the other one.
Okay. I agree. Again, needs to be a little colder, but that's not their fault.
I like that tartness.
What do you think of here's the thing, on a regular label, the like foot is pretty subtle. Here on the sparkling bottles, it's like kind of everywhere, and just having foot being so many places is, I don't know, it's interesting.
Barefoot, are you little foot freaks?
Are you a little, what's his name? Well, gotta go.
Who? Somebody's into feet?
Yeah, you know.
I don't.
You know.
What?
What's the director's name?
Oh yeah, we know. He's got a movie theater out here. We probably should, if we say his
We're
name.
not gonna say his name, but everybody knows who I'm thinking of.
He
and that's fine.
appears and then he talks to you about like.
He does go. Yeah.
It's like if you say his name, he'll probably pop up and talk to you about westerns till you till you're blue in the face.
Quiet. Anyway, yeah, there's a bit of a foot thing going on here, and that's fine. Okay, next one is the sparkling Pinot Grigio.
I like Pinot Grigio.
I haven't had a sparkling Pinot Grigio.
I've never had one either.
Not a grape typically used for sparkling. Okay, so one of Emily's goals is to be the spokesperson of Barefoot.
That's right.
So give me the spiel.
All right, hang on. Hello.
Oh.
My name is Emily, and I'm here to tell you all about Barefoot wine. Are you a little foot freak? Check out our bottles. Would you like to own one? Because you could look at this feet forever. It doesn't taste like feet. It tastes good, and it tastes like the price that it is. And I like that honesty. Feet, flavor, fortuitous,
Fiscally responsible.
fiscally responsible, Barefoot wine.
That's great.
Thank you.
Then I think you need to uncork a bottle with your feet in that. And that is
Just like a bunch of corks in between my toes. Oh, they don't like my feet on the internet.
Oh no, do you have a wiki foot?
Yeah. The only reason why it's higher is because there's this yoga instructor that has, like, I have Fleming Emming is my username for Twitter and TikTok, but then she had taken it on Instagram, so people get us confused sometimes. So
She has good feet?
yeah, and so there's a picture of her feet on my wiki feet, and I think that's the only reason there's a little bit of a higher star. But yeah, I've campaigned a lot to get my score up, but it's the people have spoken. They're not great feet, I guess.
Well, maybe if they were associated with Barefoot.
Yeah.
Or help Emily get the score up so that we could use that as a
These should tie together.
Yeah.
Wiki feet and Barefoot wine.
They should do a partnership.
They really should. Look. You
So
don't even have to
good.
pay us. Just acknowledge this
do
great
it.
idea. I will say the foot that's on the Barefoot,
Yeah.
huge big toe.
It is a big old big toe.
Big toe.
And a big arch. I have no arch, flat feet.
Yeah.
Good for paddling and swimming. I think that the sparkling Pinot Grigio is even sweeter than that first one.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that one. It gives me a headache. We're gonna have a headache.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
There's a lot of sugar in these. Okay, now your favorite pink Moscato.
Blah.
I'm already feeling kind of
Is
burpy.
Moscato a dessert wine? Is that what they call it?
It is usually a sweet wine. They usually let the grapes.
Does that mean it's
go.
supposed to? It is the dessert, or it's supposed to pair with dessert?
Pair with dessert.
Okay. Taste this and tell me what dessert you would
Okay,
put
great.
with it.
Smells like Moscato.
Oh my God! It is like.
So it is a sweet.
It's like a bar soap.
It is sweet and it is floral. I will give you that. It has a lot of like rose to it. It's like
Yes.
like a sweet rose flavor.
You are so right. Okay, my my drawers, my chest of drawers that I had when I was in school as a kid, my mom lined the drawers with this lining paper.
contact paper, yeah.
But it was roses and it was rose scented.
Whoa, scratch and sniff.
Yeah, it's
Scented
just so you put your so you open the drawer, it
Yeah.
would smell really nice. This smells like my drawers from childhood, where I put my drawers.
That is going to give people ideas. I would pair. You need something to like contrast against it, so like a lemon sorbet or something like that. You need something sour.
Yeah. I don't mind this.
Really,
It's like perfumey.
it's very perfect.
But I like that better than the sweet shit. So,
I'm gonna put it here. I do think that
yes.
the like fruity sparkling has its place. This is so much sweeter. I think it's like has less of appeal, but it at least has more character and like interest.
Character is a very good way of saying that.
Okay, and we will end on the Moscato Spumante, which is
Spumante, isn't that ice cream?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it?
Yeah, Spumante, isn't that like, I don't know.
So does it mean like, I guess frizzante would be sparkling. Spumante.
I worked at
Man, my
Spaghetti
Italian is not
Factory
great.
for 2 weeks, and I remember you got free ice cream, and I think it was called Spumante.
Spumante. That makes sense. It might mean sweet. Everybody will tell us. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tell us.
I don't mind being corrected, to be honest. If you correct me in the comments,
But just don't be like a jerk about it.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Because I'm not gonna Google it after, so go ahead and do it now. Okay, it says it has a little foot meter. I do like this. It has a little foot meter of like dry.
So
to
it
sweet.
is Wiki Feet.
And so this is the Moscato Spumante is not as sweet as the pink Moscato, but sweeter than Prosecco.
Okay.
So
And they don't have a Prosecco.
and they might, but I didn't find
We couldn't find it. Okay.
This says to enjoy spicy cuisine. That is another thing you do with sweet wines.
Interesting.
It has like honeysuckle smell of Moscato. I think that's nice, actually. I think that's pretty balanced.
That's nice.
That's it. I disagree that it. Oh no, I do agree. Yeah, it's not as sweet as the pink.
But it's a nice sweet. Okay, there's different types of sweet. There's like sickening sweet, and then there's like a nice,
There's, like,
nice
fruity
smooth
sweet.
sweet. It's like, it's also kind of perfumey. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But honestly, kind of fun. It said with spicy food.
Yeah, you have that with
I
like
could
spicy
see that.
Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy Thai. We just had Indian food for lunch. This would have gone great with
There
that.
you go. Take it to your leftover.
Our Indian food isn't very
samosa.
spicy. That's my biggest complaint.
I mean, they have to make it for a large group.
That's
They
true.
should have like a spicy tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're on to the stills. And this is yours. This is Sauvignon Blanc.
This is my baby.
What do you like about Sauvignon Blanc?
I think it's not very sweet to
True.
me.
It's not. No, it shouldn't be.
I think it tastes good with food. And I drink it slower because of how it tastes.
Because of that like tartness.
Yeah, it's like the flavor stays in your mouth longer, and I like to gradually drink it. It's also a great cup wine.
Cup wine?
I don't like wine glasses.
Oh, sure.
I don't own wine glasses. I like wine in a cup.
We drink ours out of little glass tumblers, yeah.
Yeah.
I call it French
love
style.
a tumbler. Yeah, no, there's this really cool restaurant that's been around for a long time. In Silver, it's Los Feliz. It's that Fred 62.
Oh yeah.
I love Fred 62. It's like a diner, and they have cava, and it comes in a little mace, like a strawberry jam
That's cute.
mason glass, and I'm like, this is the perfect wine glass.
Now there is that step. I feel like cup, like yeah, little tumbler, great, jar, terrific. And then you drink it, like there's something about drinking it out of a mug that makes it like sad now.
Sad.
Sad to drink wine out
You're
of a
right.
mug.
I agree.
Like you're drinking out of a coffee mug and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's true. But when you go on after dinner walks, you got to put it in a Yeti.
Oh yeah, for sure. My husband's family, when they would go to like the beach out in New Hampshire for holidays and stuff growing up, all the grown-ups would get the kids. It's very grassy, but not crazy grassy. It's not as grassy as like a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, but it's real like.
Can I say I love hearing your descriptions, because I would not taste that had you not said it.
Now it's in your mind. You also get green pepper on there, but very little.
Whoa, hang on.
A little bit of lime, a little bit of slate, lots of mineral. I think this is nice.
I definitely, now I see it. I love this. Anyway, so your
So
family-
so my husband's family, they would
Thank
go,
you.
they would go, yeah, and they would give the kids like sodas to drink, and they'd be like, here, finish this can of soda. And then when the kids finished the soda, the grown-ups would pour their drinks into the wine cans, and then they would go for like walks on the beach.
Yeah, my family, sometimes, like, because we
Wine
like to
cans,
go,
wine into the soda cans, and it wasn't wine, probably, it was beer. Anyway.
but we like to go on walks after dinner sometimes. like especially I think in the winter, because it's like it warms you up, and we'll get our like boots on and our coats, and then you need a walking beverage and be like,
Oh yeah, you need, yeah.
Because my mom and I, it snowed like crazy 2 years ago in Nashville, and my mom and I needed to go to the grocery store. Like you could not drive.
Yeah.
So we had our snow boots and everything, and then we had cups of adult beverages. We walked to the grocery store.
That's a nice walk.
And then it's pretty short walk to the. It was a Harris Teeter, and then Kroger has just consumed everything.
First, we used to call boobs Harris Teeters.
I have a joke for you.
Okay.
This is one of my family's. I think it's it's one of those jokes that someone else they repeat it. Okay. So Dolly Parton bought Piggly Wiggly, Harris Teeter, and Big Lots, and opened her own franchise. What do you think it was called? Got the Big Wiggly Teeters.
Very good.
My family will appreciate that, because that is one of those standard jokes that we tell all the time.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we would call Piggly Wiggies were penises. And then guess what a food line is?
I don't know.
That's the lady part.
Ew! Okay, I get that. That's fun.
Okay, Pinot Grigio, which I think in general is the blandest of the wines.
And I like bland.
It's fine, it works, but I don't think I've ever had a Pinot Grigio in my life that I've been like, can't wait to get that bottle again. It's always just like, this was fine and it worked.
It'll do.
Like it was inoffensive and I drank it on a plane.
Drinking on a plane is fun.
Love to drink on a plane. Yeah.
I every once in a while on the plane, you sit in a little row with some characters.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, you do want to talk to them. Most of the time I don't want to talk on the plane. I just want to go to sleep. I fall asleep on my backpack. I put it on the tray.
Absolutely.
And then I
fold.
Drool down the backpack. But yeah, I've like hung out with, that was between two guys. One of them knew Rhett and like, how did he know him? I can't remember. He was
That's fun.
Somebody's manager. It was like a big country star's like manager, and he was so nice. And he was like, "You're from Good Mythical Morning." He paid for all my drinks.
Wow.
Yeah, super nice guy. And then we were next to this cowboy who kind of looked like Sam Elliott.
That's nice.
I have a huge Sam Elliott
I can
crush.
see that working out really well between the two of you.
Well, he turned. The more he got drunk, the more he started saying things I didn't like. But about women. But whatever. Oh, I do have it. Let me smell this, and then I have a great plain story for you.
Okay. It's
I like it.
It's fine. It's exactly fine. I think it is middle of the road.
Yeah, I think that's a
good
spot.
It's a little lemony. It's nice. It is not bad. Like, yeah, I think if you're
very drinkable.
If you're looking for like a wedding white. Or it's just like, people go up to the bar, they say glass of white wine, you give them this, nobody's gonna bat an eye. They're gonna be like, this is a glass of white wine. Thank you.
It's like our Indian food.
Yes, exactly.
It's for mass appeal.
It's the mythical office Indian food of wine.
Of wines. Okay, so my story about the airplane.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this because I like this.
Okay. We got our dump cups going too. We'll give it a try at the end.
Yeah. So, back in the day, I was really trying to be an actress. Now, it's kind of horrible to be an actor. Like auditioning for people all the time, wondering what they think about you. It's like, all I care about is what y'all think of me at this point.
Now you write in the comments, we love you, Emily.
I only care about you guys and what my bosses think.
So now the boss is right. We love you, Emily.
One of my bosses just crossed through there, Matt Carney, and he's like, in here, I'm just getting drunk. Anyway,
I made her do it.
So I was on the plane to Los Angeles on a Southwest flight. I'm a Southwest girly.
Oh.
And I was on the outside of on the ends. Wait, so there's the window, middle. I'm on that aisle seat.
Yeah. You got long legs. You need the aisle.
Man. Well, I just, Southwest is the Wild West. You just kind of.
I don't understand that system. It's like this. It's like the same as like having an Android versus like an iPhone. Like if you don't use Southwest and you're thrown into that system, you're like, oh, I can't. I don't know how to work it. Where am I supposed to line up? What do you mean I don't have a seat?
I don't give a shit. I just sit wherever. But
But you scored that.
But also, it's 2 free checked bags.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. And then people still don't check their bags. And I'm like, you're holding up the whole, anyway. But what's her face from The Office? She's the older woman who's kind of like has the,
Yes,
like,
I know exactly
you know who I'm talking about. She was like, you know, on the window seat. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And sometimes you want to say something to a celebrity or whatever, but it's a long flight. And the person in the middle was awful, like really annoying. And I was like, if I try to talk to her, this person's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. And they're gonna find out that she's famous. I didn't say anything. All I did was sleep on my backpack and I left. And then I found out she was the casting director for The Office also.
The woman in the window?
Yeah.
She's the casting director too?
Yes. She was the casting director for The Office. Gosh. And then they loved her so much they gave her a part in the show.
I had no idea. So yeah, you really screwed that up.
I really screwed up. And I think about it all the time.
Yeah, that sucks. You should reach out over Twitter, Instagram, or something. Slide into her DMs and be like, I was so nice to you on a plane by not talking to you once. Would you care to cast me?
Oh, please. But yeah, she was in the OA too.
Oh yeah, that one that everybody like protested when it got canceled or whatever with like they're like, I won't eat.
Yeah,
so you put the OA back on.
OA was like I couldn't watch the whole series, but I did watch a lot of YouTube videos talking about it. I liked those.
All I know is that it involves like it's like they talk through dance. Yeah. Okay, next up is Chardonnay. They have two Chardonnays. This is Chardonnay.
Hate Chardonnay.
Okay, the next one is buttery Chardonnay. You don't like buttery Chardonnay.
It is like a stick of butter, this kind of stuff.
This one shouldn't be. We'll see. That one is going to be because it says so. But
yeah, why would you add more butter?
Chardonnay was ruined. Chardonnay can be a wonderful wine, but
I like Martha Stewart's Chardonnay.
I don't know. We're getting Dolly Parton's wines in there. I don't know if she was Chardonnay, but I thought that was buttery as hell.
Well, the Martha Stewart one is the whatever criminals. It's like
with Snoop Dogg as well.
Yeah, because she went to prison, so she's
that's fun for her.
I know.
No, Chardonnay was ruined in like the late 80s, early 90s because everybody just was like, we love Napa buttery Chardonnays, and so everybody just went like for it like too much, like putting too much oak in there, literally throwing oak chips into the wine to make it have that like uber buttery taste, and then it just everybody associated with it. But if you don't do that, it can be a lovely wine. We'll see how this one is.
Oh,
it's fine.
I kind of like that.
It tastes like it's a restrained Chardonnay in that way. It's not crazy buttery, but you still get the Chardonnay kind of aspects of it, that like roundness, that little bit of like more honey depth than you get from a Pinot Grigio or something.
I really like this. I like this more than the Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, me too. Like a lot more actually.
I kind of up top.
Yeah. I might rethink some of this, but
I think you're right.
I might take that.
Ooh, Chardonnay! You're surprising me. I'm stoked.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too.
More young people need to drink Chardonnay.
Yeah, it kind of is like a mom beverage, but I'm getting to the age where I'm like getting there.
Yeah, we all take that on.
Dude, I was so my friend is a bartender at Moscato and Spritz. She's the second female employee of Moscato and Spritz
when she's there.
Over
I love
100
that
years.
place. That's so cool.
Yeah, she's super cool. Her name's Lonnie. She's also a fabulous makeup artist.
Good for Lonnie.
But yeah, I know. What was I trying to say though?
What does she do with Chardonnay? Or wine? Or a mom drinking like a mom?
Oh, the mom. I was sitting there and there was someone at the bar and they were like, so they started chatting me up. I love chatting people up at the bar. And then she was like, you don't have kids? How old are you? And I'm like,
no.
I'm 38.
It's not an okay
thing
to ask.
I know, awful. And then she's like, well, what's going to happen when you get old? And I'm like, you know, if you have kids, they
don't necessarily do shit either.
They don't have to take care of you. Did you just have kids to use them as help? Like,
no.
That's kind of messed up. Like I'm going to go
honestly, that is something I dread getting to the age of where I have to ask them for help. In my mind, I'm going to, once I start needing help in that way, I'm gonna walk into the woods and just die. Like I do plan. I was told by a fortune teller once that I was not gonna die on American soil.
Ooh, that's fabulous.
So in my mind, I moved to Ireland to like a tiny seaside house cottage, middle of nowhere, bunch of cats. I eat a lot of steak. I don't know why. This is in my, I've had this drink.
Yes.
I drink a lot of whiskey.
Yes.
And then I just die.
That sounds fabulous. No,
And my sons don't have to worry about it.
Well,
You're welcome, guys.
Here's the thing. I want to move back home and take care of my parents.
Do you?
Absolutely. I'm like, I don't have kids, so I
Oh.
have the room and
In
the
your
energy.
heart.
Yeah, but I also like my parents.
Yeah.
A lot. And I also don't want to leave them alone with my sister.
There you go.
She's
Sorry.
she's a scary bitch.
I think that's really
In a
lovely.
good way, though.
I think this country doesn't do a great job of like
taking care of the
taking
elderly.
care of the elderly and having it be an acceptable part of like a life cycle of being like, and now like, yeah, the kids help out and they take care of them and like we're still respecting this as a culture and like, yeah.
Well, I think
They move in or whatever. I would love,
Yeah.
I'd love to, yeah.
they just paid off the house.
Oh, well, you move in.
I'm moving in.
Yeah.
There's 2 other bedrooms.
Right.
They took mine away because they renovated.
What they turn it into.
Well, when I went to college, they renovated the upstairs.
Yeah.
And so my room isn't there anymore, but it's my sister's room and it's like better.
Mm.
Way better
Well,
than my room used to be. And then there's another bedroom where my dad keeps all of his guitars. They're just all over the bed.
how many guitars does he have?
Well, it's also my mom's guitars.
Oh, wow. Did they play together?
Mhm.
What do they play?
It's mostly like folk songs and bluegrass standards. So Keep on the Sunny Side.
Oh my God, you're a cartoon.
And stuff like that. I am a cartoon, but I also sing with them. I can do harmony, higher harmony. I can't hear lower harmony. I struggle with that.
That's really sweet.
I know. We played for nursing
Man,
homes
you guys like,
when I was a kid. Speaking of old people,
you guys could tour.
I don't know.
The Flemings.
The
Okay.
Flemings.
The fabulous
Comment
Flemings.
below if you'd like for me, my mom, and dad to tour, and then
To
my
come to your nursing home.
my sister will be the manager, and she will punch people in the face.
Great, everybody needs that.
Nice.
You're like, pay him. Okay, so this is the buttery Chardonnay.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Expectations set. It tastes like it's trying to be a nebula. To me, this is falling flat because it doesn't have enough acidity. So it's got that like, it just kind of goes.
But it's not gross.
No.
I was expecting for it to like coat my
Get that
mouth.
headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that butter, it's just like coats your mouth in oil almost.
It's like the liquid smoke kind of effect.
Yeah. Well, I like liquid smoke, but this is, I like it.
I think it's shockingly light.
Yeah.
For something that's describing itself as a buttery Chardonnay. I think you're gonna be disappointed if you come into this being like, I want a buttery oak
I
bomb.
agree.
You're gonna be like, this isn't really what I want.
I still like this
But-
better than the Riesling.
I don't think you have to be afraid of it. We didn't drink a Riesling. Pinot Grigio?
Yeah, Pinot Grigio. I like it better than that. Boy,
Still
the
think I
effects
like
are
that.
happening. I will say this. I went to
We're
go-
getting to Riesling. Riesling next. So
I'm a little bit hungover today
oh, well, this will make it nice then.
because last night I went out with a friend, the same friend from the bar, and we saw Beetlejuice in 4DX.
Oh, fun.
No, I don't like 4DX.
I like hearing about people going to 4DX, but I also can't do.
I
Well,
like-
here's the thing: I just don't want to be sprayed in the face by anything.
Yeah,
I'm like, in the air. I'm like, ew. Like,
I had like 5 glaucoma tests in Beetlejuice.
yes,
I'm
no,
like,
I'm
why?
Cat animals don't like being blown in the face. I also don't like somebody
No,
like
like,
me in the face.
and the other thing was like,
I want to be moved around. Go ahead and do that.
but the jostling they used in moments that didn't need to be jostled.
Just like somebody's talking and you're like,
No, it was like, so somebody was just on a bicycle on the sidewalk, just a bicycle, and it was like, it was like, I've ridden a bicycle. This isn't what this is. Like,
Or just use it. I'd be interested to see how they program those things.
yeah, but there was only 3 people in the theater too, and all you could see was empty chairs moving around, and I'm like, give us health care.
This is sad. Better places to spend our money.
Yeah.
I hate every. Oh.
I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, we're moving on to Riesling, which is it says it's refreshingly sweet. So
I don't think I have an opinion about Riesling. I don't really.
another
drink it.
wine. This is the one that like when I worked at a wine store, anytime somebody would come in and be like, I'm having. This is the one that we was like, I'm having spicy food. You'd be like, have a Riesling. It's also a very popular one for Thanksgiving because it can kind of like you have a Pinot Noir because that's the red wine that goes with everything. You have the Riesling, that's the white wine that kind of goes with everything.
That's true.
especially those
Pinot
fall
Noir
flavors.
is the one that goes with everything.
That's one, you know.
I'm a Malbec girl.
Oh, that's a dark one. That's a big one.
I like that one.
Yeah, and that is also the true answer. Is like, what wine goes with everything? The one you like the best. That's the one. And it is sweet, 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 sweet.
I
sweet.
hate it.
So what this one is lacking is a, like, again, that like honey, a little bit of lychee that like a nice Riesling can have that can give it that like floral depth and stuff. This one doesn't, it's just sweet.
I feel like if I dipped it and then put it behind my ears like a perfume, that's what that's for.
Well, the bees would love you.
Yeah.
I
hate it. Yeah, second to last for sure.
It's another one that also needs to be stupid ice cold. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
This one's Moscato. It's deliciously sweet instead of refreshingly sweet.
All
so
right.
I guess on a scale of delicious to refreshing.
What is your stance on putting ice in wine?
I think it's fine.
I do too. I put ice in my Sauvignon Blanc.
I think it's absolutely fine. Again, it's one of those like, if you buy the wine, this is now yours to do as you see fit. Even if you don't, it's just like, it's in your glass. Don't put ice in somebody else's glass.
Well, yeah.
Unless they ask for it. But like, if it's your glass, what does it matter?
I like it because it like waters it down and makes it not so intense. Like maybe I would like that Riesling if I put ice in it and it was more watered down.
One of my best friends went through a real ice and wine phase, but she did absolutely, we would go to a restaurant and she would just reach into her water glass and grab like a fistful and like jam it in there. And it was, I mean, maybe don't do that. Use a spoon.
Raising a barn.
I love it. She also orders like 5 drinks at every, like different drinks. So it's like, I need a water, I need an iced tea, I need a cocktail, I need a Diet Coke. Like it's a whole, by the end, it's just a buffet of drinks in front of her.
So we, me and my friend went, when we saw the movie last night, the movie started at like 9:40 and the bar in the theater closed at 10. So I got 2 beers because I was like, I don't know, it's closing at 10. Let's just get 2.
Yeah, of course.
I got such a talking to by her. She's like, I think you have a problem.
Oh.
And I'm like,
I'm just being efficient.
I'm like, 2 beers? Really? Like, it was, she was like, you were, because there was only 3 other people in the theater. So I was kind of like, let's hype up this experience so that everyone has fun. That's kind of what I do.
You're like,
so when the chair would move, I go, wow. And she was like, you are embarrassing me. And I'm like, in front of who?
That guy?
That guy, he's fine. Like,
he's asleep.
And there's 2 people and they seem fine over there. If they were mad and they wanted to shush me, they would have shushed me.
Yeah.
But she berated me all the way home. She was so mad at me. She was like,
beers.
you had to get 2 beers. And I'm like, oh my God.
They want to get up.
Anyway.
I actually think it is very sweet, but it's Moscato, it's gonna be sweet. But I think it's kind of nice. I think if you made a little spritz out of this with some sparkling water, I think it could be okay.
All right, you let my favorite one be at the top, so we'll let you do that.
Right there.
It tastes like I'm drinking Chanel No. 5.
It's very perfumey. Well, get ready. It's about to get real sweet. That was the least sweet of the Moscatos.
I feel like I'm about to turn to Moira Rose, like Southern Moira Rose. Herblinger. Live link.
Okay, this one is, they call it a Fruitscato.
All right, I
like
think
it.
that's cute.
I like it. I wish I had a friend named Scott so I could call him that. Fruitscato.
Yeah.
This is peach one.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, my little sweet Fruitscato.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rename my children. Okay. I don't appreciate bottled fruit wine, I will say that.
Yeah, I
try not to be a snob about such things, but like, I just don't.
You know,
see the
I
point.
wrote a Good Mythical More that was tasting fruit wine.
Oh yeah, trying to like guess the fruit in the wine or something? Just drinking.
Yeah, maybe it was. I can't remember. You could look it up. GMM or
Not until you're done with this one.
Good Mythical More. If you look it up, and it's like fruit wine. It was so hard to find when we went
It's just like straight
looking
up fruit
for
wine,
it.
really?
Yeah, but it had to be made from that fruit.
Oh no, that doesn't exist.
Not flavored.
These are all
fruit
natural
wine.
flavors. You gotta, if you want like actual fruit wine, you have to go to like the Finger Lakes and stuff like
Well,
that.
like Manischewitz there's like a raspberry Manischewitz,
really?
I think. We had that, and there was an orange wine that was made from oranges.
Actual oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that was kind of, because it's like the Schitt's Creek thing with the made from fruit. That is pampers as much as has,
That's very good.
Thank you. If I have to impersonate any character drunk, I can nail it.
That's really good. It smells like peach rings. I can't do it. It's candy. I'm okay with flavored things. I just think you need to keep the original flavor in there too. Like,
again, this is like when you got a basket of stuff from Bath and Body Works.
Absolutely.
From your mom who was
and
like,
you think, wouldn't it be good if I drank it? But then it wouldn't be.
Cucumber melon wine, where's that at?
Well, I'm sure Aldi will make it soon. Okay, oh, this one's just pink. Just pink Moscato. I should have put that one first.
What does that mean?
It's pink.
It's like a rosé Moscato?
Yes, but that would imply that there were red Moscato grapes, and I believe a Moscato is a white grape. So I don't know, but we have a Moscato here too that's pink. So there must be.
I'm a dummy. Moscato is, so are all of these named after a grape?
Yes.
So there's
Except for the sparkling.
Sauvignon Blanc is a grape.
Correct.
It's not just called that because of how it's prepared or what. Y'all, I'm sure you all knew this. I didn't know that. I want to eat the Sauvignon Blanc grapes raw.
You can.
That sounds, I've never been to a vineyard. My mom, my sister, and I went to a winery or whatever tasting for Christmas. My sister and I bought it like for us three to go together. And there's this really funny video that maybe I'll give you the link to or something of us just laughing our asses off, like drunk. My sister didn't get very drunk. She was like the responsible one, so she could drive. And we were doing the, the and I'm Judas, that character from SNL.
Oh yes, yeah.
But we were going tank it. I don't know why we were laughing at that, but our mom was so drunk that we're like, Mom, can we go to Target? And so we drove our mom to Target, and she doesn't remember anything. She bought us so much.
What'd you get?
Oh my God, everything.
That's so fun.
We got tons of candy.
Oh,
and
you guys.
Yeah, we got we went and my mom was like, let's get all the candy. And then we got tons of candy, and then we both got I guess
like a throw pillar or something?
No, we got makeup.
Oh, cool.
And stuff. She really likes Drew Barrymore's makeup line Flower.
Oh, yeah.
So that was there.
Drew Barrymore also has a nice wine line.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Which she used to. Nice Chardonnay.
But yeah, so and then we came home, my dad was like, what are all these bags? And we were like, we took Mom to Target.
We got her drunk. We got her drunk and went shopping.
See.
Okay, so pink. I'll brush up on my Moscato knowledge before I write this article.
I just hate it.
It really just Moscato is such a specific flavor. This tastes like Moscato.
They all taste the same to me.
There's a lot of
except for the peach one. The peach one's very
peachy. A lot of Moscatos. Most Moscatos are just going to taste like this. It is the kind of wine that I don't think you should ever pay a lot of money for because most Moscatos taste exactly like this. If you like that sweet honey thing, you're going to be fine with this.
Yeah, that one made me sweat.
It is. Which one is this one? I can't read it, honestly.
That one wasn't. Yeah, this is worse.
That's fine. Okay, strawberry Moscato.
All right.
Whoo! Sorry, strawberry Fruitscato.
No.
Fruitscato.
It smells like preserves, which, whatever.
Yeah, this is made with red wine, but here's the thing. Yeah, Moscato. Okay, so that's why it's not calling it strawberry Moscato. It's calling it Fruitscato because it's a totally different thing.
But it's made with.
This one's made with quote red wine and natural flavors and bursts with aromas of juicy sun-kissed strawberries. So I don't think any strawberries.
They put a strawberry gusher in.
I don't think any strawberries were actually harmed in the making of this one. Yeah, it says natural flavors. Yeah, blend of red wine and natural flavors. No. Oh, it tastes like a roll-up.
It does. All right, the red wines.
Okay, we're on to the red. Whew. We made it through the Moscatos and the Fruitscatos.
Lord.
We are on to the sweet red blend, on the other hand, so the sugar ain't stopping yet.
Okay.
Now this one, I didn't
what is this?
Chill it, but if I was drinking this, if I was made to drink this at home, I would put it in the fridge. I like a red wine with a chill, especially when it's a slightly sweeter
there's
red
some
wine.
kind of rumor or whatever that you're actually supposed to chill red wine.
Yeah, because technically room temperature is like cellar temperature in Europe, which is 50 degrees. So it's much colder than anybody else's kitchen here.
Okay, got it. Well, sorry, ain't doing it.
So back in my childhood 20s, I
This tastes like Boone's Farm.
We used to get these things that were like Tetra packs of Bandit wines.
What is anything
Called-
you just said?
You know the little like it's like a juice box. It's called Tetra
okay.
Pak. It's got the little twist off and you can drink it. It's like
Okay.
what coconut water comes in.
Oh.
We would get small ones of like those, and I think it would have at least 2 glasses, possibly 3. It was like a third of a bottle of wine in one of these little guys. They're called Bandits, which is a fun thing to call wine.
Yeah, that's
They were
the
coming
name
to-
of a dog I want to have.
It's a good name for a dog.
Bandit.
If I think of it as being named after these wines too, it's even better.
Ah.
But they had a sangria flavor that I used to like very much, and that is what this tastes like.
You're right.
On the other hand, like it's not good. It's just, if you're running around Williamsburg, Brooklyn in 2009, like it's great. If you're sitting at home actually opening this and putting it into a glass, like I don't know. I don't think so.
No. Yeah, it's better than the peach and the strawberry
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, we're down to 2 more. We're down to the real reds that I was able to find. So we have a Merlot and we have the Cab Sauv.
If there's a red that I like in this list, it's probably going to be this.
Yes.
Like I tend to like this. I like Malbec a lot.
And Cabernet Sauvignon is a similar-ish.
Yeah.
depending
It's
on
got
the street.
Sauvignon in there too, which is my
You
favorite
love a
word.
Sauvignon.
Yeah. Okay. Merlot.
Merlot, ruined by Sideways. Poor
know.
Merlot.
Poor Merlot. Mmm.
It's got a kind of like barbecue scent going on. It's not bad.
I like it.
A lot of times Merlots can be like way too fruity.
Mm-hmm.
This is not. This is like actually has some good like tannic backbone and good
Ooh.
berry flavors. It's nice.
Tannic backbone.
Right?
Are you hearing this, people? This woman deserves the job she's got.
It won.
Me, on the other hand, I just like drinking, and that's what.
That's why they all like you. This one it won the 2016 Toast of the Coast.
What's that?
Oh.
Can they just make up shit?
Yeah, I also won the 2016 Toast of the Coast. So.
I won the Coast of the Toast.
I think this is pretty darn nice. Reserve the right to reorder
Can I have
these.
my own spin-off of Barefoot wines called Bareback?
Oh dear. Oh my!
Ew, clutch the bag!
Not at work. This one won the 2017 Denver International Wine Competition. Great.
You know,
Whoo! Okay.
this is the last one, guys. Mmm.
It says get barefoot and have a great time.
Oh, I don't think. Should we show them our feet at the end of this?
No, I said on another video I would never show anybody my feet, and I'm sticking to it.
All
but
right.
if you want to again, like get those tootsies out there.
I don't know what the bottom of my feet look like right now. I did get a pedicure a couple weeks ago, and it was gel, so it's still on there,
Ooh,
looking
gel.
pretty good.
Gel toesies.
Well, they last forever. Mmm.
It's a bit more fruit than the Merlot. Heavier.
Yeah. Do I like the Merlot more than this?
Let's try. I think I might. I think I like the structure of the Merlot. I think it has that little bit of an edge to it that I enjoy. Which is shocking. This is why we do these tastings.
That
We discover things.
the Cabernet kind of tastes like it's got electricity in it.
It tastes, it comes across a little cooked.
Cooked?
Like how I think of that is like if
Wow.
you cook something down and it gets more like rounded and like flat and it's like fruit flavors.
I bet you're very good at communicating in your relationships.
Don't talk to me.
You use such great vocabulary.
I'm great at talking about things that go in my mouth. I'm great at talking about food too. Emotions are all much harder to describe.
Herblinger.
I like the Merlot more.
Me too. I kind of like this at number 2.
I agree. Move that there, move that there. Maybe move that there.
You guys, I think this is a great lineup.
I think this is nice. It actually wound up being kind of weird. It's a nice varied lineup, and I think this is helpful. Like, you know which white to get.
Yeah, and you know
the
what's
Sauvignon
ready to
Blanc,
go.
you know, to get the Merlot, and then if you're looking for a bubbly, you know, to get the standard Brut Cuvée.
Which, that seems like the standard lineup.
I think so. I think that's about as
The rest of these are like, we're giving it a shot.
Yeah.
This is the drunkest I've ever been on this show.
Well, you're hanging around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a
I
nap
have to
in the
film an
loft.
episode in a little bit. But yeah, we got to take a sip of our dump cup.
Sip of our down cup, our rosé. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I want to see the color. Oh, yours is redder. Oh, it's fruity. And those
No.
fruit wines really take over.
No! It's like a Capri Sun that
It
got
really
mad.
is an old, like one of those that just hung out in the trunk.
Oh,
The
yeah,
light
the
hit it.
trunk.
It was 3 years and then it fermented and then you took a
Yeah,
sip.
there's some wines that get aged in a ship on the water, and then there's
This is in the
some
back of a Volvo.
of a Dodge Caravan. Yeah, exactly. Y'all, we shook the thing. Y'all, this has been really fun.
Like, comment, subscribe, buy our merch. Tell us what your feet look like in the comments.
Oh yeah.
If your foot was one of these wines, what
Which
foot would it be?
be?
What wine would your foot be?
Well, it wouldn't be the best one.
Mine would be a Brut.
Brut. Mine would probably be, let's see, the Pinot Grigio.
Sure.
Just like fine.
A glass of white, a foot.
I got all the toes.
Bye!